Hi, I'm Chris V, artist, designer, watercolor coach, and desert dweller. I've been teaching creative skills online since 2016, and I have a watercolor group with almost 400 students, and it's free to join. So listen until the end to hear about everything you're going to get on the inside. But first of all, if you're wanting to improve your watercolor painting skills or start painting, I want you to know it's completely doable. Listen, there are so many benefits to painting or doing any kind of creative activity, really. It's good for cognitive skills. It keeps your mind sharp. It floods our bodies with serotonin and oxytocin, which lifts our mood while diminishing cortisol, which is that harmful stress chemical that we don't want any part of. It also gives you a sense of calm and satisfaction when you can lose the perfectionism and just enjoy the process. In 2020, I had a horrible panic attack. I mean, it was bad. I was hyperventilating, and there was a moment where I wasn't even conscious of what I was doing, which was really freaky. I somehow made it to my art table, and the next thing I knew, I was watching paint pool into little puddles of water on my watercolor paper. It was sort of mesmerizing and calming to a point where my breathing just became normal. I don't know how long that period of time was, but I just couldn't believe how incredibly powerful the act of painting was in that moment. So I started sharing classes specializing in creating calm for free so others could deal with the enormous stress and uncertainty that we were all going through that year. That's why I now have my watercolor paints with me everywhere I go, because you never know where or when you might need that serotonin boost. That means if I'm stuck waiting somewhere unexpectedly or another situation arises, I'm ready to go with my paints to steady my nerves and bring calm to any moment. That's also why I host a free watercolor group to show others how to do this too, with help for you at any stage of your journey. If you're a total beginner at watercolors, I have a mini course for you that helps you with imposter syndrome and feeling like you're not good enough to paint, because that often keeps us from getting started. How to get all the supplies you need with links to specific products so you don't have to guess, and you don't need that much. So, this step is easier than you might think, because starting simple is the best way to start anything. Plus, you'll learn how to start painting right away, even if you don't know how to sketch yet. There are also regular live painting sessions that you can join to follow me in guided painting projects that look hard, but when you follow me step by step, you won't believe how easy they are. We also do really fun challenges. Right now, we're in the middle of a 5 to 10 minute themed farmers market challenge that students are loving. Then, after you've gotten your paintbrush wet, pun intended, my membership is the next step. It features live painting sessions twice a month with guided projects that you won't believe you can paint. An entire module just on color, so you never have to be confused on how to choose colors ever again. And even how to create a personal color palette that you'll love. Plus, a sketch module, value studies that will change the way you paint, and a watercolor resource library, so you know how to do all the techniques that you're going to need to paint just about anything. Then we top it off with live Q&A, so all your questions are answered along the way. Here's what some of my students have said about the membership. And I couldn't be happier about it because I absolutely love sharing helpful lessons that shift and change with what students need in the moment, so they're always relevant. And watching my students grow into confident painters is so satisfying. From there, if you have some deeper artist dreams like wanting to teach art, selling your paintings on Etsy, or uploading your paintings to products and running a print on demand shop, or perhaps you want to become a picture book illustrator, I can help you get there in the Confident Watercolor Artist Mentorship. Inside the mentorship, I'm helping students with one-on-one sessions, getting into their unique situations with them and guiding them to their next steps. So instead of losing any more time or momentum, wondering if they can do this, we just get to the doing part. I help them flesh out and develop their style, show them how to design an online presence and develop social media accounts so they can get their artwork out into the world with no shame. I help them sort out what serves them and what doesn't, and provide accountability for them every step of the way to help them make these goals much faster than they would on their own. Here's what my mentorship students are saying about the program and how it's helping them. It's my absolute joy to watch them grow into exactly the artists they dream of, but didn't know if they could become. It's a bit like watching magic happening right before my eyes. And I want to help you too. Whatever stage watercolor student you are, join us in the Watercolor Journey. You can get in now for free while you're getting started, or jump into one of my paid programs to begin improving, growing, and seeing a real difference in your progress within weeks. I've shared the link with you below. Let me know what questions you might have in the comments, and I'll be happy to help. And if you enjoyed this video and want more tips about watercolor painting, give this video a like, hit the subscribe button, tap the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos as they come out, because I have lots more to share with you. I cannot wait to see you inside.